day here at Paradox Interactive.
Oh yeah.
We have a wonderful time out of ourselves. Yesterday we had a bit of a talk together with Way of Life, and today we thought by ourselves, you know what, let's go and actually have a sit down and talk a little bit more about how Way of Life impacts your characters, because there is yesterday we kind of talked about like the top level stuff, or at least on Tuesday we talked about the top level stuff. I keep on thinking it's Wednesday today for some bizarre reason. I'm so sorry.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is in our wonderful universe, but we didn't really talk about how it actually impacts the game itself, which is something that we're going to actually be looking at today. So you guys actually have a good idea of what to expect of Way of Life, because all of our other expansions, like Old Gods and Ratches of India, those all had a very visual sort of thing going on, whereas this one is far more under the hood. Let's start here today, shall we?
Yeah.
What should we do? Most popular, I think, is the Viking Age.
All right.
A lot of people like the Vikings. I like the Vikings. You like the Vikings?
I love the Vikings.
That's pretty awesome. Let's go for Rurik, Holmgang, Halfdan White Hand. Half shirt, white shirt. I don't know what his name is, but let's take a look here to one of the brothers and see how it actually is going to impact his life. Let's go with better Bucksek or maybe Halfdan. What do you think?
I don't know. Take someone who has a few vassals, maybe.
Okay, somebody with a few vassals.
With more problems.
Oh, what, like these guys? Like Bjorn
that's fine.
Bjorn the Ironside. Sounds good. Let's go on and get underway and see what is actually going on. So yeah, Way of Life. First of all, what is the idea here? When you guys started out, you started out. You got a list of things that you want to do, and then you have to prioritize. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, you know what? Let's do Way of Life. What actually got you to that decision?
Well, we've done a lot of big expansions where we expanded the map and expanded the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And what we've always done then is, focusing on the history, on what's interesting with this area, this period in history, and then also trying to do lots of fun events and things that can kind of illustrate the culture. With Rajas of India, for example, we made lots of minor events and decisions that kind of paint a picture of India apart from all the map stuff and but here it's basically DLC where we wanted to focus a lot on the personal character stuff and just add lots of events in different areas, different themes, you could say. And we're also adding some gameplay, actions that you can, some of these focuses and the actions associated with them, you could use them to solve problems more, on a different,
an easier and a more direct level, I think.
Yeah.
So we are here currently in 867, and normally we would start off the game here as Svifjot by immediately conquering everything around us, because that's kind of our job, raid the shit out of everything. But you know what? I don't feel like raiding today. I feel that Bjorn the Ironside needs to do something a bit more productive with his life. Now, we could go to war, we could go to hunting. That's all fine. We can do it from intrigue, seduction. I don't know. Those seem to be way out of. We need to focus on our family, because our brothers, they are off in the land of the Saxons. Well, is that the land of Yes, it is the land of the Saxons.
Yeah, it is.
And
keeps changing in Britain, though.
Exactly. But we need to keep track of our family, and they're good people. Conquest can wait. Family comes first.
Yeah.
Let's go and do that. So what does this actually do, though? Because now we have this family focus thing popping up as King Bjorn concentrates on the family life, ensuring better relationships between all family members. So we get additional diplomacy, we get improved fertility, and we get for my case, most importantly, we get improved health, which means that we'll most likely live longer, which is good. And we have a hunter trait, and we're a Viking. So what does that actually do when it comes to our vassals and, most importantly, our family?
Well, with a family focus, you will be getting events occasionally where you can choose to intervene in relations between family members, and you can get along better with your family, and you can make your family get along better. For example, if you have 16 sons and they all hate each other, The family focus might help you get some events where, you know, you can bring them together and they will get along better, and you might reduce the chance for massive succession wars. Also, obviously, as you could see, family is a focus that you might want to choose if you lack a good heir. For example, you want to, you know, raise your fertility. This helps, you know. I would personally choose the seduction focus if I was in desperate need of an heir.
Our wife is over 45, so that doesn't really matter anyway. How yeah, we need to divorce this woman.
Yeah,
that's good. All right, so now we're now rid of this. Let's get somebody who's a little bit more productive for our time. Somebody with you're strong. I like you. You're also 18. That's excellent.
You're strong, 18, and have wide hips.
Exactly. We're gonna try to marry you. See what that did. Now I'm also using this new interface that we have.
Yeah.
What was kind of the idea there? Like we changed the thing. Oh yes, we are married now. So we changed the interface, and there's a lot less clicking going on.
Yeah, that's one thing. It's more direct because you could just right-click on portrait anywhere to initiate diplomatic actions or some other, you know, character decisions. And another thing, you know, it's just a lot less clicking. For example, I find when I play, you know, just after an inheritance, what do you want to do? The first thing you do is go to your vassals tab, right, and see, do the vassals like your new ruler, or do they hate him, and what do you need? Who do you need to bribe to stay faithful, and so on. And these kind of lists are much easier to handle now, because I mean, if you go into the vassal interface and say you want to, you know, hand out honorary titles to your vassals, you can just right-click, and you never leave the list actually.
An instant result.
Yeah, you don't
right
have to go into the character.
So plus 46 for 20 gold. Bam, he's now 91. So the interface is a lot easier. You don't have to navigate through several menus to get where you want to go.
Exactly. So it saves a lot of clicking and gives you, you know, better overview, and it's one of my favorites among the interface improvements we've made now.
All right, so our journey to improve our family life is going well. Apparently, it looks like in the meantime I've started the war, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they've decided to put all of their troops in Åland, which is an absolute great idea, because it means that it means that I can pretty much siege all their stuff down. Yeah. There's nothing they can do.
So I have a question for you, Matt.
What is the question?
Did it used to bother you that when you open a character screen, you could not instantly see the wars the character was involved in?
Yes, I had to go every single time. I had to go click on like a province to see if there was any wars going on. But now, if you go to a character, you can instantly see if there's any combat currently going on. So, which is really useful because I can exactly see who am I at war with. The only thing that I would... Does this also do like truces, or are there separate modifiers for holy wars?
Yeah, you should be able to see truces there as well.
Awesome. Småland and Mia. Oh yeah, of course. It's Rurik. Who else would it be?
Yeah, they married someone over there.
Yeah. Rurik likes to go into the lands of the Rus. Oh, the Magyar are no more. That's very quick. Normally it takes a little bit longer than usual. Still though, and thanks for coming. You are now subjugated. This is a good time. Oh, and immediately, hold on. Let me try something here. So. Let me quickly get out of this menu.
Yeah, you can.
I can just
you
right
can close
click.
it. Yeah, you could click elsewhere, or you could just press escape to close it as well.
Cool.
Or there's a little X in the top corner.
And basically, again, it's a case of stream. Oh, the gift. So I can't go to war with this guy. I thought I had I thought I had the become king of Sweden ambition. Why can't I attack this guy? Doesn't he have a?
You get a tooltip for it if you hover over the declare war.
Of course, because I'm an idiot and I've got armies raised. There we go. So we'll continue our conquest.
Too eager.
It's it's war.
Too thirsty for blood.
What is it good for? Waiting for
lots of things actually.
Yeah, waiting for that. Yeah, exactly. This is how countries are forged. Technology progresses. How can I kill the other dude over there easier than I can do right now? Right?
Yeah. War is good for everyone.
Exactly, except for those people that are losing.
Well, yeah, but who cares about them anyway?
Exactly. They don't write history anyway. So let's see as well. In the meantime, while this is happening, and I actually like this because, ooh, this guy doesn't like me at all. Did I just subjugate him? I did indeed. So let's see if I can, I'm going to piss him off even more. I'm going to take his daughter as a concubine. Screw him. Exactly. Didn't I declare? Okay, I didn't go to war, or the war got resolved while I was not looking. There we go. Declare war. Subjugation of Sweden. There we go. So now we're full war. So what are you guys doing upstairs right now?
Well, right now we're playtesting and just checking for the final balancing things. Just straightening out the last things.
Yeah, because this expansion is coming out. What's this? That's praising my name. That's all the standard stuff.
It's coming out this coming Tuesday.
Yeah, the 16th. It will be combined with a patch as well. Now, the focus system is part of the expansion itself, and I believe the expansion will cost the following. It will be costing $7.99 and/or local equivalent. But we'll have a patch with that as well, which includes all the new interface stuff, like all of this stuff right here.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see. And I see you also updated it. There's a couple new things here.
Yeah.
Go to, mark important, and character relations.
Yes, here you actually see the relations of that character, and you can search. It's like the normal character search window you can get.
Yeah.
But in this case, if you right-click on a character, you will get from their perspective. So that character's realm and so on.
Oh, okay. So this is a really good way of seeing, hey, these dudes are in his realm.
Yeah.
This guy's got super high intrigue and kind of sort of likes me. If I keep appeasing him,
he'll be spy master eventually.
Exactly.
And he can help me murder his liege.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's a lot more over. It's kind of what's been done with EU4 as well. There's a lot more clarity now on what is going on, when, where, and how. And we've had this discussion before, whereas a lot of the features in Crusader Kings 2 are kind of like a black box. You go, information goes in, information goes out. You can't explain that.
Yeah, we're trying to get away from that sort of thing, and obviously, it's easier to find characters that are relevant to the character you're observing with this. So that's useful and fun as well. I mean, I don't know about you, but I sometimes get stuck just observing my rivals and see what's going on in their realm and having a laugh about it sometimes.
I do like every once in a while to Sherlock my way through to the realm and see what the hell is going on, and then putting 1 + 1 together every once in a while, and then you figure out like, hey, this guy, he inherited this place because of this dude over here, but the other guy's got a claim as well.
Yeah.
How can I murder the shit out of him and make sure the other guy gets on the throne? That sort of approach. It's there's a lot of murdering going on in this game for all the right reasons, because as everybody know, history is not a nice place, and we like it that way.
No, but it's very entertaining from a distance.
Yes, absolutely. Are we currently able to see battles? Oh, holy shit! I just managed to get 2,500 troops out of there. Oh no, that's just a stack. Yeah, but obviously there's been other stuff been added as well, but that's more of previous expansions. Obviously there's the call all tribal vassals to war and all that jazz. But a lot of the features that, basically the interface stuff and all that, a lot of people are wondering, hey, why is this expansion? Why is it $7? Well, it's mainly because a lot of the stuff we're actually putting into the patch, like the interface stuff, this is a relatively old engine now. It's over 5 years old, I think.
Well, the original, because the original CK2 release was
3 years ago now, and development started 16 months, 18 months before that. So, and then obviously it's one of the engines obviously based on what was previously European Universalis 3.
Yeah,
and you're gonna have issues with an engine that is this old, and especially when you keep on stacking up expansions and minor DLC, and it starts to kind of buckle under the weight, and the code is going to have issues. So a lot of this stuff is really optimization and including core, modifying core features while adding stuff to keep you guys engaged. So a lot of the things where a lot of the things for these sort of expansions are pretty much, they fund the patch pretty much. Because, it's difficult for us to realize, hey, how can we justify this sort of thing to you guys? And
yeah, I mean, we've made lots of, improvements, performance improvements and stuff like that. There's been massive improvements to the engine, but, it still is the basic engine from that's the basis for all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, we're amazed at ourselves a bit amazed sometimes, but the longevity of this game. I mean, this keeps being more and more popular, and obviously that's why we keep making DLCs and updating the game. And I think you know, the fans should know that these big improvements we make to the engine as well, and to, you know, in the patches, shows our long-term commitment, you know, to. So